Okay guys, so we are starting part 3 of our series and it's the cherry, and I was advised that since that my cherry is red, this is actually called the cherry hot seat. And our guest today is none other than our Uyanda.
Yeah, cherry is the one and only better boy here.
What are you carrying in your hand?
I'm carrying a chiller's punch, you know, man. The one and the only.
And which flavor?
Zero. It's zero stuff, zero.
Okay, Uyanda. Let's get in.
So we are back here, and Amaneo is of course our designated driver, and yeah, let's get the show on the road.
So Uyanda.
Yeah, boy.
Okay, so you know that this was done yesterday. You are the third guest. How are you feeling today?
I'm feeling a bit tired, man. But yeah, man, there's no choice. We have to on the road and work. So
Love it.
yes, I'm happy to be here. Yes, and you?
I'm good. I mean, I'm also tired, but I'm good. Yesterday I saw you at the Shaka Ilembe.
Yes.
Hey, you're looking
yes.
very nice.
Thank you so much. Appreciate that.
So I see you brought non-alcoholic chillers.
Definitely.
I'm ready to drink.
They said you're not drinking more, so
No, I don't drink. You know that
I
I don't
was a
drink.
bit confused. I was like, which one Konja Ashley likes? But I was like, let me ask.
You know I don't drink though.
I didn't.
You didn't feel it.
Nah,
You
I
didn't
didn't.
remember.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna get right into it. Like I always say, I like a right start.
Yeah.
How do you feel? You know, I was also confused. Like obviously, I'm not gonna lie. For
Yes.
my personal reasons, I wanted Sweet Kuluva to win.
Yes.
That's obvious.
Yes.
But how do you feel that you didn't win? Did you expect it? Did you see it coming? Cause like you were up every week and then
Yes.
you didn't win. How did you feel?
For me, man, what people don't know is that I'm a fan of the game first.
Okay.
I understood Big Brother a long time before me going to Big Brother. I was a fan before a contestant.
Okay.
So the game is a bit tricky out there. If you're watching from the previous season, we all were gunning. For me personally, I don't want people to come for me.
No, be honest.
We're
yeah,
all
this is
like
very authentic.
Liema was expected to be a winner, but then everything happened because it's a game. There's no blueprint to the game.
Yes.
Right. So for me, I was like, it's a game. Sweet Kuluva, any person can win.
Yes.
Even let's say, if let's say you are not out, maybe do a different thingy
Yes.
with the game.
Outcome.
So it's like that. It's tricky. Anyone can win. For me, it was like, yeah, even though you are Uyanda, it's also a win. You know,
Yes.
a lot of people wanted to be the runner-up, but then for me, I was like, you are here.
You are here.
I'm super grateful to stay 72 days in the house. Ain't no
Yay.
tides play.
Definitely,
Yeah.
definitely. And then the other thing that I wanted to ask was, do you feel like, you remember you just said you are a fan now, right? There were a
Yes.
lot of people and a lot of comments of people that were saying that you used Liema to campaign for yourself.
For me,
Yes.
not really. For me, actually, I didn't use anyone to campaign. I don't wanna lie. That was my true self in the game.
Yes.
When it comes to me using Liema, I didn't. We're not allowed in the show to speak about anyone.
Yes.
Let's
But I
be
said
honest
that like
about
you were
that.
singing her songs and like you tried to get her fan base to be on your side. No, this is not me. Like, remember, I don't really know.
Yes.
So, but I heard stuff and I'd like to know. Now I'm asking.
I don't think it's like that for me
Yeah.
personally. But I think a lot of people who knew while I was in the house, there are a lot of videos of me rooting for Liema, make sure campaigning for. I was
Yes.
campaigning for her previously. So for me, it was not in the matter of I wanted Liema's fan base. No, I went to Big Brother with a couple number of followers on TikTok. So that was my hope. I don't wanna lie. I was just this
It was
smaller
your hope.
yes. I was
Okay.
hoping with this smaller number that I had. So not me.
No, I understand you fully. And then, and then you know that, okay, me and you, I don't know if you're on the same level of like we had terrible behavior. I don't know if you're on the same level or you a bit worse than me or I'm
Yeah.
worse than you, but in any case,
Yes.
do you feel like you were doing that just for the show or is that you as a person?
That was me. I don't wanna lie. I was clear with what I want to do with the game. I had no strategy going to the show. I was like, I'm giving it my true self. So that's how I am on daily basis.
So you were not being like, because people do say that you are emotional.
Yes.
You were emotional inside the house
Yes.
to get people to like feel sorry for you
Yes.
and vote for you. Like, So you're saying that was you in general? You are that type of person?
Not that I'm not emotional,
Yeah.
right? But I'm the kind of person, I would say I'm sensitive.
Yes.
But I'm not, there's other word that is pretty much close, not weak.
Yes.
I'm sensitive. So as a person, I give people maybe 3 chances before me reacting to certain things. I give people, I just wait for you to do things several times.
Yeah.
But there's this notion that is out there that Big Brother is associated with negativity. So how you treat people badly in the show, you're going to gain the fan base. So no one is allowed to maybe to be sensitive.
Yeah.
No one is allowed to show their emotional side of it. So for me, it was like, that's me. I had no filter. If ever you're treating me badly, I'm going to come for you. I don't want to lie. I'm going to come for
honest.
you.
Yeah. I like that about you. I think that now I have so many questions for you that, like, you know, I'm even forgetting all of them. So the one thing that I do remember is when I got inside the house, I remember like our first conversation, the first night.
Yes.
It was because you were very quiet.
Yes.
And I was like, yeah, you know, these are the type of people that are usually not quiet. They're just like sussing out everything first. And you told me that you were 39 or 34. I think you said you were 34. Then it turned out. You told me that.
The thing is, let me explain. The thing is, a lot of people, I was like, there was no one who was 24 in the show. So I was like, everyone is 29, everyone is 38, everyone is, and I was like, there's no way I'm going to be young alone. I'd rather say I'm 38. I remember that.
You're like, no, I'm 34.
Yes,
so,
I remember they say that. Yeah, actually.
Yes, you were very quiet, and I think that personally for me, right, besides Sweet Kuluva, I think that the person, besides myself first, then Sweet Kuluva, I think between you and BK, I would have wanted to win. So I was a personal fan of it, and I think that you know that, like, because I did tell you before, like, I really like the person that you are. I really like the personality. But then when I left, right, and my picture was on the wall.
Different person.
No, when I left,
and the picture
was on the wall. And then I've always been a fan of yours. And then you said, you were like, when Kuluvo asked you, will you follow Ashley? You were like, I don't know. You will see.
Yes, I still remember that.
So what changed your feelings, or what would you say, like, swindled your feelings towards the person that I was? Yeah.
For me,
be honest now.
I knew at some point Ashley was on character in the show. To be honest,
I
feel like Ashley was playing the game, not in the character like you're not yourself, but Ashley was playing the game. To be honest, I was like, hey, Ashley, at some point she's playing the game too.
No, I wasn't. I really wasn't. Like, you know, I was even talking about this with Muzi yesterday. I didn't steal the ice cream. I stole juice. I stole juice, and I think at time I stole biscuits also.
Yes.
But I didn't steal. Like, that was literally me. I have a zero filter mouth sometimes, which I'm learning.
Yes.
And but then you followed me, so I'm like,
yeah, man, I was like, at some point, we don't get to in the show to know everything that is happening, right?
Yeah.
So maybe we'll get to sit with certain people. They will tell their wrong side of the story.
Yeah.
So maybe when you get out of the house, you get to validate it of the things that you couldn't believe in the house, right? Because let's say a majority of people in the house do not like you. How would you feel when maybe a minority will come to say, it will be hard to believe for you when you see someone supporting you, when others are like, this one is playing a victim game, we don't believe in him, we don't know what it is.
I didn't get that persona until I got out. I didn't actually get the part where people were saying that you're playing a victim game until I got out, and then I saw the comments. But inside now, I think that you just
when you were outside, did you felt like I'm playing the victim game?
To be honest, not really. I think that that's just who you are, because I'm like that sometimes.
Yes.
I'm just rude. But also, like, just feel like saying whatever's on your mind. But then also, you're also very apologetic of the things that you do.
Yes.
So yeah.
I feel like people out here, you know, are so comfortable with disrespecting people and getting away with it just like that.
Yes.
So whenever someone is speaking for yourself, it becomes hard for them to just get away with it. For me, I'm that kind of person. You're not going to come for me, and I'm just going to be quiet about it. No ways. That's I can't tolerate that.
That's what I liked watching. Like, I liked watching how you tell people everything that they needed to know exactly the way that you wanted to say it.
Yes.
So, you know, we both had punishments, right?
Yes.
How was your punishment?
My punishment, I feel like it was worse. I don't wanna lie.
Do you feel like you deserved it though?
I don't feel like I deserve the punishment.
Hey, I didn't say it first.
I don't feel like I deserve the punishment. Ashley, let me explain. Because if you're going to disrespect me,
yeah,
and then I'm going to disrespect you back at some point, and you're closer, right? So as you're closer, I just can't. You can't be angry in English.
Yeah,
let's be honest, guys. You can't be angry in English. So at some point, hence I was like, hey, a bit of influence here and there that made the situation worse. Yeah. But then for me, I feel like I was disrespected, and then it was a bit of alcohol courage for me to speak for myself, because some people, you know, they have a group of people that will protect themselves in the show. So for me, it becomes hard because you're alone. Even the people you are closer with, they're not fully.
They're not fully within on your
right,
side.
They're undecided. They wouldn't say, for example, let's say someone is your friend in the show. They wouldn't, let's say you ask for, let's say someone is treating you badly. They won't be able to speak out and be like, this person is treating you badly. Yeah. They'll rather, as long as this person is not treating me. They go with like majority. Yes.
Yes.
They don't care about how they feel themselves. So those people are manipulative, what you say? Yes. I don't deserve the punishment. A disrespect equals to me retaliating.
So what were you punished for? Were you punished for one was not speaking English, right? And then you swore at Big Brother.
Yeah, I think that's what. Let me explain the situation there by swearing. I was not swearing at Big Brother. Yeah. But then at that moment, Big Brother was calling me. Yeah. And then I say, I was like, when you just can't be quiet when Big Brother is calling you. You have to say Big Brother, right? So first when Big Brother was calling me, I was like Big Brother. Then I was attending to the problem that was happening, the fight that was happening, and then I was swearing. So it was looking like as if I'm swearing at Big Brother, whereas I was swearing at the other person.
Like, do you see, like what I'm saying inside the house? A lot of things they'll get taken in a way that you didn't actually say.
Yes.
And I always have to explain this, but I mean, I guess people will always see what they want to see, and we can't really change that.
Yeah. So it was first in that way. They interpreted as if I'm swearing at Big Brother. Yeah. Then maybe I don't understand how some people get to feel uncomfortable, whereas they made you stay in the house also uncomfortable when you react to that, and then it becomes, maybe it was in a wrongly manner whereby I was shouting, which made the situation worse. But I firmly believe some people they tried by all means to make sure Uyanda is out of the house, but then they tried to make the situation worse, but then,
no, we truly understand.
Yes.
And then I wanted to know, like, coming out, in Big Brother, do you feel like you made any close friends?
That's so hard to answer, to be honest. It's hard for me to make friends, actually. First, if you saw me the first few weeks, I was quiet. I was trying to navigate. I was trying to get to know each and everyone.
No, I think we saw you come out in the first Head of House challenge.
Yes, yes, I was. That's a different side of me, being competitive. But then when it comes to making friends, it becomes hard for me.
Difficult.
But then when I'm looking now where I am outside the house, I see. When I say I look at myself. I'm one of the few housemates who've never been out with housemates. Yeah. Right. I've never went to a restaurant with the housemate, and then we've had some lunch nyana. It's just I would say if it's a friendships, it's a matter of friendships that are over communicating online on socials. I would say that because I wouldn't say.
So you don't have like not even one friend after the show.
Not to such an extent.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. For example, me and Abobo. As much as we're close in the show, but I last speaking to Abobo maybe 2 weeks back.
Oh, wow.
So are you defining that as a friendship?
No. I mean, friendships you don't have to speak every day, but I do.
Yes.
What you're saying. I do.
For example, but I have people that
you communicate.
I'm communicating with that. We're building the friendship. I would say that we're getting there. We're trying by all means to support each other. Yeah, that's what I would say.
I'm sure that people all want to know, Uyanda, are you still with your girlfriend?
No,
actually, it's just yes or no. We go away from the question. No explaining.
Yes or no answer is so difficult for me at this point. But I would say I respect her a lot.
Okay.
So I would like to keep that one private.
Really?
I would like to keep
That's
that one private.
You and privacy.
I would keep that one private. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Are you no longer teaching? I remember you said you were a teacher. And by the way, degree holders.
Thank you so much. Yeah. The intellect in the car.
Intellect,
in the car.
They didn't see it coming, right?
For me, I will never leave the profession, man. Even if, let's say, I resign, but I will do something online. Yes, I'm still teaching, guys. I'm a pedagogical practitioner. I'm still in the field. Yeah.
You're still in the field.
But then what's actually happening now is that I'm on leave, unpaid leave, because I don't want to put it that way, that I'm busy in the industry. I'm trying like other
you are.
kids.
I mean, trip is forever.
I'm trying
peaks,
I'm trying like other kids.
Zanzi Magic ambassador. I mean, come on. You're in the game now. Yeah, you're in the game. You're busy.
So I'm trying. So I'm on the leave. I've been explaining this to people that I extended my leave.
Yes.
Maybe I'll go back term 3. But a lot of things in the industry, they want you to be in Joburg. So I'm trying to navigate.
So you're living in Joburg?
Not fully.
Oh, okay.
But then whenever, let's say, a certain opportunity needs me to be, I wouldn't say I don't live in Joburg.
Okay.
Yes, for example, over the weekend I have a gig, then during the week I'm in Joburg.
Okay.
Let's say I fly in, fly out. So for me, I'm trying to make sure that I move to Joburg, got a transfer, and come and teach this side so that I can be closer to opportunities. Because for me, not that I'm undermining where I'm from, the province, but I firmly believe in order for you to be well established in this industry, you have to move to Joburg.
Yeah.
Yes.
I get you.
Yeah.
I would say that, like I already said, I'm a big fan of Uyanda, guys. Besides, Uyanda and PK, really big fans. And you guys got Chiller's Punch. Like, shout out to you guys.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I was like, your people are voting. Ashley. I was like, this one is going to take it. I don't want to lie.
I don't drink, so I think maybe it was understandable as to why, but I don't drink.
But it doesn't mean that in order for you to be the ambassador, you have to drink.
No, but I think, then besides me not drinking, I feel like you deserved it. You deserve first of all, BK would be falling with Chiller's Punch every weekend. I think BK is a weakling.
We would steal the Chiller's Punch in Big
Brother. Chiller's Punch, it shows you had power after Chiller's.
Do you know that I didn't know that a lot of people would be like on Saturday or Thursday, they'd be like waiting for Uyanda. We know Uyanda is going to do something after the show. And I was like, when I'm out, so there's this trending thing that on Thursday you should be awake. Uyanda is going to do something. And I was like, but it's a Chiller's Punch way. So,
it's a Chiller's Punch way.
Chiller Punch way.
And I see like also whenever there's like the top charts, the Africa top charts, I see that you also trending very much often. So you should be very proud of yourself.
But you are leading Ashley there. You are always leading.
Every week.
Hey, who?
It's
from the housemates. Who's leading? Like weekly.
Like there's other people, like there was politicians.
Like from Big Brother's house.
Number one. Oh, okay.
From Big Brother's house.
Sometimes Wakona does, like now and then.
Yes, you guys are always there in the top 2, and then
you're always in the top 10 also. So you should be very proud of yourself. And how does your granny feel?
My grandmother is it's overwhelming, to be honest. It's something that each and every family member they're getting used to it, because it doesn't only affect me but also them, because whenever they're walking in public, there's Uyanda's grandmother, there's Uyanda's aunt, etc. But then she's happy for me. She's okay, but then sometimes I feel
is your mom back in Eastern Cape now?
My mom lives in Cape Town.
Okay, so
she's in Cape Town. Yeah, she lives in Cape Town. She's not back, but she was back for the homecoming.
Yes.
She's in Cape Town.
I think I love it most for your granny, even though it's
a lot of people they tend to say that my mom doesn't exist. My mom is there, she lives, but my mom is antisocial.
You spoke about your mother.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, she has to exist.
But guys, I'm much closer with my grandmother. Yeah. The person that I resonate, not that that's a wrong word, but the person that understands me a lot is my grandmother. What is in Nimba, they will know what is Nimba. I don't know what people are going to say, but she has ububele. I don't know how to say that. She's natural or what, but something like that. Yeah.
I think nurturing.
Yes, it's nurturing.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I think I understood that part very well.
Yeah.
Yes. So then there's also like your fan base.
Yes.
I heard that they gave you a lot of money. So apparently Uyanda also has a rich fan base. How much money did you get? How much money did you get? Hey, they don't like talking money.
But I got the money. That's what I'm going to say. You
got the money?
Yes, I got the money. It is something that I'm going to do. People know my goals, what I'm for, and what I support as Uyanda. So it's one of the. It's something that is going to be the foundation of what I want to do. Okay. And it's going to be.
What is that?
What is that?
Is it a surprise?
It's not a surprise. Me, I'm a big fan of education. You know.
Okay.
So. Before going to the show, I was doing things such as applying for people to varsity.
Okay.
But it's a foundation of anything that has to do with education.
Okay.
For example, now in the opening of term 3, we're going to be giving 20 school shoes to the kids who are from less privileged background. It's my school.
Nice.
So that's one of the things that fuels me to be able to make my dreams come true.
Well done. I like that. School shoes. Can you give them like suits from Suit Like? No, you had a very nice. You have a very awesome fan base. You have a very awesome like team behind you. Do you have management and a team behind you?
Yes, I do have a management. I'm managed, but I'm the kind of person who was like, I want this, I want this, I want this, I want this. So they don't restrict me in doing things that I want to do.
That you want to do.
At the same time, I'm the kind of person I hate being controlled a lot. Rather advise me what to do than controlling me. So there are people that understands me, how I want my things to be done, and they're following my routine. Yes.
No, I definitely and truly get that. Yeah. So as you're in the cherry and driving, since this is our cherry hot seat,
yes.
What do you think of the car?
What do I think for the car?
Of the car.
Of my car. It's comfortable, man. I don't even feel that I'm in the car. I'm just I'm reserved. Yeah, it's comfortable.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. So cherry is literally for everybody to drive, and this is one of my favorite housemates, so I'm very glad that you could come, and this was literally just amazing. Thank you so much for Chiller's Punch.
Yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Yeah, Uyanda, I could literally ask you so many other worse things, but I don't want to make the seat too hot as to where you burn.
Yes.
What is that?
But why don't why am I not allowed to ask questions?
Nah, you can ask. You must ask.
Yeah, Uyanda.
Actually, I'm gonna yes. Even though like other people weren't allowed to ask, I think you should. What do you wanna ask me?
I wanna ask you.
You have to think of something to ask. So
I don't have to think, but I have the question. Okay. I was like, I wanted to hear your side of point of view, right?
Yes.
There's something that is out there, right?
Yes.
That once you are in the ship, it's one of the things that boosts your what in the game. It boosts you in the game. Yes. How do you feel about that? What's your take on that?
I believe that it's absolutely false.
Yes.
And my take on this is because there were other ships in Big Brother, right? Not just like Big Brother season 5 or Milo, but there were many other ships like of other seasons.
Yes.
And none of those people won.
Yes.
Out of the ships that they were in. I mean, the first Big Brother that I ever watched was Big Brother Africa. Yes. Okay, it was a Kenyan and an Angolan girl.
Yes.
It was Emma and Jeremy, and both of them did not win.
Yes.
Tato and Gash did not win.
Yes, okay.
Liema and Jarid did not win.
Yes.
Who's the Papi? His name Papi and Zintle did not win. Like there's so many other relationships where people would come on to Big Brother and they did not win.
Yes.
I think Mac G was not in Mac G. My bad. Mac Jr. was not in a relationship and he did not, and he won.
Yes, he won. Yes.
The year before that, Kosi had 2 relationships. One with Sabang, one with Yemi, and people hated that.
Yes.
And she won, but like people hated what she was doing. So I don't believe that statement is true.
Yes.
But yeah, I mean, people are gonna feel that the way that they feel when it comes to such a thing. I think that now Sweet Kuluva and I's fan bases, they fight a lot. So, I mean, it's no secret. So if it was a thing of being in a ship and only shippers could vote, I really don't think that he would have won if it was up to shippers. I think that it was because of the shippers and because of his fan base, and I think probably my fan base as well. Because they liked us personally, they did it, and I think that he won very fairly.
I think that's loud and clear. I have one last question for you.
Yes.
What led you being evicted?
So I think it was very much expected, because that week in specific, a lot of housemates weren't happy with me because they believed that.
But what made certain individuals specifically choosing you?
Yeah.
Like there are a lot of people because it was not obviously you that who was like voted to be out, but then certain individuals decided to pick you. What led to you being the option of being picked to be out?
I think so. I haven't spoken to many people after the show. Like I'm reaching out now to speak, but not to everybody, just to the people that I feel like I'd like to. So I think who was the people that actually? Oh yes, I spoke to Muzi yesterday. Muzi's reason was because of food. He said it was because of food, so I'm gonna take it because that's the reason he gave me after the show. I don't think that I have any reason to say that he was lying. I might feel the way I feel, but I mean, that's what he said, so I'm gonna take it. With Swiss, you must remember that Swiss did not actually put my name on the ballot form when it was time to evict. He had a choice to make, and unfortunately I was not his friend, like that close with him at that time, so I mean, it was obvious for him to choose Nsuku. Do you know what I'm saying? So I have no hate towards him because Swiss did not put my name on the form.
Yes, I get you.
With Tyrone told me from the first week that he felt like I was a strong contender. So he'd put my name and he'd nominate me when the time was right. With the other two ladies, I haven't spoken to them, so I don't know their reasons as yet. And I think I'm fine with the reason that I'm fine with the decision that they made. So I don't think I'd like to know why. But
I get you.
Yeah, I understand.
I think even for me, man, you know, as much as that was myself in the game, I think a lot of people took it a bit personal, if I may say. They went far in how they treated certain individuals in the show. But then now that we're out of the game, I'm the kind of person who was like, I don't want anything that has to do with whatever happened in the show. I'm the kind of person who's like, let's leave it. We're starting a new journey now as individuals. Let's leave whatever happened in the show. Let's start afresh and build our brands, you know, support each other as much as we can, you know. Let's leave whatever that is out there. I'm not the kind of person who hold grudges. No, I'm not that kind of person. Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. If imagine how would we are doing great if some of all of us would be supporting each other, there for each other. It will be something beautiful. Let's say Ashley is an MC, we go there and hype Ashley at the event. It will be something nice. But then
I also feel the exact same way. That's why I was like, I'd want to see people, because I don't really have it in me to hold a grudge against anybody. Also, like, if you're living up to your potential in life as what you put out there for your standards, then why would you dislike or not support another person that would want to do that for themselves also? So I genuinely don't have any hate towards them, and I kind of feel like you feel the same way also.
Yeah, man.
Definitely understandable.
Yeah.
So before you leave, like, I want to have a chiller's punch.
You want?
I came all the way from Joburg.
You want me to open for you?
Yes, I want chiller's punch. I'm thirsty. Why are we waiting?
Should I open it for you?
Where's the fit from? Yes, please.
Where's the fit from?
Yeah, the brown fit's the fit.
Well, I got this fit from Coronon. It's yes, these are codes.
You're supposed to lie and say the fix.
The thing is, it's not there. I can't lie. It's not from the fix. It's from Coronon.
This is bringing back nostalgia. Literally nostalgia from the house, and it's 0 alcohol, guys. Shout out to you, MacG for
Uyanda. Thank you so much, Abby.
Thank you so much, Uyanda. This was literally amazing. And I will call you if I want to ask you something the next time.
Yes.
Also, I'm sorry about the loss of your your other grand.
Yeah, I mean,
paternal grand.
it's a maternal.
It's not your mother's mother.
It's let me explain. Yeah. You see, the grandmother that you guys know.
Yes.
It's my father's mother.
Oh.
Right. My mother's mother.
Yes.
Died long time ago before I was born. So I don't know her, but it's more like this is tricky to explain. It's more like my grandmother from the maternal side brother had a wife, so it's her wife that passed away. So it's a grandmother in Xhosa. People understand it better if I'm in Xhosa. It's my grandmother. She's someone who was there for us whenever when we were young. She used to raise us, everything. She was there, she knows us. Yes.
Okay, I think I think that people needed to know that because people were also very confused about that.
Yes.
But all the best to Uyanda. Thank you for coming. All the best in your
thank you so much. Also, wish you the best.
Degree holders.
Yeah.
Shout out. Education is very important, guys. But then afterwards, entertainment.
Yes.
So we're back now because there was some issues we actually didn't address. You know, they were not that spicy. So the internet says that you have a relationship with our ex-housemate, right? From our season that you used to fight with often. True or false?
False.
False.
Yes,
there's no
false.
Relationship.
There's no relationship.
Okay. There was a night.
But a relationship in what way? I don't understand.
I mean, a relationship as in, like you guys dating?
No.
You guys are not dating?
No, we're not dating.
Do you think that obviously you're not a fortune teller and you can't read the future, but do you think that you guys could date in future?
Who knows? I don't know. Only God knows.
So you're leaving room open for it could happen.
Only God knows.
Only God knows. Okay, the next thing is we've discussed this. So who stole the pies off of my bed the weekend before I left? Who stole the pies off of that night? Because who stole the pies?
But it was obvious, guys, because me, I was just sleeping in my bed, and
you were the witness.
Yeah, like it was so hard. The thing is, I can't lie.
Yeah,
that's one thing about me. I genuinely can't lie, and I told them, but the person, listen, Sutkuluva and Ashley, the person who took your pies, it was Mata and Tsugu. And I was like, it's funny how they confessed at the end of the show. I was like, you guys made me look like a fool.
Yeah,
like a liar. You see, because they were like, but then
you know what it is, that people made it look like I was stealing food. But on another note, I mean, did you see Matsa done something with King Pie?
Yes, I saw it.
So it was really good for her to steal the pie.
It
was really good for her. Shout out to you, Matsa. That is a smart move.
It was a strategy, actually.
It was a smart move. She done something with King Pie. And then there was also, like, I heard I think it was when I left. Obviously, I left on week 4. They were saying that I cooked macaroni with vegetables. Just to clarify, Uyanda, I never made that macaroni. I will never make macaroni with vegetables.
It was not you, Mos.
It was, no, I didn't. I would
the macaroni with
carrots
pumpkin
and stuff.
The pumpkin and the what is that green thingy?
Broccoli.
Not broccoli. Is the squash.
I don't even know. I didn't even.
It was Bonnie B who cooked that. The macaroni with pumpkin and
it
squash.
Was green beans.
It was not you.
No, it wasn't me, but everybody was like, no, you're gonna eat macaroni with vegetables. I was like, this is bad.
It was not you.
I didn't cook that. Well, that is a 2 minutes added extra.
Lastly, do you feel like Ashley, outside of the house, right? Maybe certain housemates didn't see you in the show to be the person that you are outside the house.
They didn't.
Do you believe that there's a certain way they are treating you because now that you are this kind of person that you are?
Yeah.
It's more like maybe they didn't see you coming in the show. Now that you are this person outside the house, do you get a certain treatment? Like Ashley is now this kind of person. We didn't see her coming in the show. Do you feel that some type of way?
To be honest, no, because I also in the show I also didn't see myself coming.
Yes.
Like I was, my mind was exactly where the other people's minds were at. Like, no one's gonna like this girl. She's disrespectful. Like,
yeah,
you know. But at the same time, I wasn't willing to compromise who I was, in a sense of like, if I don't like something, I'm gonna be honest with you. Hey, that is ugly. What you're doing is not right. Or sometimes I'll just say things that I know that people don't like it, but I'll say it because I want to laugh.
Maybe you never reached a point in the game where we were like, I think you're one of the big housemates, maybe if I may say.
No,
one
I never ever believed I was even like.
Were you not picked for the challenger? How did you feel?
Can I be honest with you?
How do you feel when you were like, the public has picked you to be the challenger?
So, in watching Big Brother, this is the first time I'm gonna say this here, and it's not the right thing to say, but let me be honest. The reason I didn't believe that I was a housemate to contend with was because for years my mom and dad would watch Big Brother, right? Well, my mom watched it and then my dad was obviously just dragged into watching it. Yes. And then he'd always say, nah, the show's rigged, it's rigged. So one side of my brain was telling me, I love Big Brother, I want to go on Big Brother, and then the other side of the show was telling me, nah, it's rigged. Like, there's a winner. When we get inside there's already a winner. Yes. But then I was like, okay, when they voted us for that, when Big Brother said the public has chosen us for the challenger, I was like, nah, it's rigged. They want to see me fail. So they want to see me lose head of house. So I didn't believe that the public had done that for me. Yes. But then when I came out, now I have full belief that the public actually has control over the votes. The public has control over
everything.
Oh, not everything, because I mean I was voted out by the housemates, but the public has 90%
of control.
Especially when they say public votes, then it's really not rigged.
Yeah. Also, how do you feel, man? It was so sad on the day you left. How do you feel on that day?
Remember when KB got evicted?
Yes.
There was a lot of people in the house that said that like in this house you move on from things fast, because I remember Savage and Bonnie got evicted and then people moved on fast. But for me, I wasn't moving on. Like, every time someone left, I got really scared.
Yes.
Like when Gugu left, I was scared. Yeah. When I was like, hey, it's coming close. Obviously I know I can't stay, but it's like at some point it's
and you are nominated weekly. Like,
I know that other people were moving on fast. I don't know, someone was saying like in this house you move on fast. Yes. So when I left, I was like, oh, they're gonna move on fast.
Yes. Yeah. So how do you like feel, how you felt like when you were like, Ashley is going home?
How did I feel?
Yes, maybe how...
I had a feeling I was going, so I was kind of like prepared.
Yes.
But I also knew that for some odd reason, like my eviction, they're gonna move on fast, but they're not gonna move on as fast as they did with the other housemates.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's say maybe you are not evicted, right?
Yeah.
Look at the person that you are now.
Yeah.
You are so big, Ashley. Don't you maybe get into a moment where you think maybe I would be much better, I would be bigger than this if I was not evicted in the
If I was not evicted. Yes. Are you asking if I think I would win?
No, maybe even if you didn't win, right? Yeah. But let's say you'd be bigger than this and what you are now.
Not really. I feel like God does everything with a purpose and a reason for it, and I feel like I still reached the potential that I needed to reach within 29 days, and other people had to stay a whole 72 days. But and either they on the same level as me, or they didn't reach the level as me. Like you and Sweet Kuluba, I feel like you reached the same level as me, but like there's other people that they were also there for much longer than me, but they didn't reach the level. So I'm just grateful that, because staying in the house for 72 days is hard.
It's super hard in the house, I don't want to lie. Waking up in the morning, gym sections, it's a lot. Mentally,
it was happening.
It's challenging, I don't want to lie. It's but yeah, we're here, man. It's something that prepares us.
Uyanda, answer. Let's hear who you're speaking to.
It's my manager.
But
then, Zawubuyela kuwe.
Hi.
So yeah, man, it's been a great journey, I don't want to lie, for me. I think we have same beliefs that it's here, but maybe we're going to turn there. I have the same belief that, you know, where you are in the person, it was meant for you to be in that position.
Yes.
If you were supposed to be evicted week 1, it was meant, God meant for you to be evicted. That even me, when I lost to Sud Kuluva, it was not I don't take it as a loss to me. Because remember, it's a win on its own, right? So for me, it was meant for me to win as a runner-up. Not to win as a 2 million run away or get away with that 2 million. So where you are, you are meant to be there. Maybe God has something in store for you, which is this now.
No, definitely.
Yes.
Definitely. And you're doing really well.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Uyanda.
I'm looking up to you. I'm looking up to you, actually. Yes, I'm looking up to you.
No, thank you so much. I have one last question for you. Be honest, okay? If I didn't go home, who do you think was gonna win?
Yeah, this question is this question.
Don't stand up for Kuluva because he's your friend.
This question. But then you know what? But still, even if I answer it this way, people are going to come for me. It was going to be hard. I don't want to lie on this thingy. But I think you are standing a better chance to win the show if you are not evicted. Because let's say
oh my man,
let me explain.
He's gonna try and cover that one up now.
I get you guys were in the relationship.
Yes.
So maybe the fan base was going to be divided.
Yeah, definitely.
At some point, the fan base was going to be divided. But then, man, also he deserves to win. You know, he's one of the people who was standing a better chance to win. So there was a lot of people. Me,
so it was a 3-way competition.
I don't like to say that. But people, I have this feeling in mind.
You're trying to be humble.
Not that I'm humble, by the way. But there's this thing, Ashley. You know, when we were in the show, the person would always be instructed to sit down first. Would refer to that person as the stronger contestant.
Yeah, it's not like that.
Yes. So in mind, it was if it was not you, it would be so good sit down first, because remember, Sud Kuluva wouldn't be nominated, and then
I also wasn't. It was only the first.
You were not nominated.
I was never, only the first weekend. Kuluva saved me.
Oh yeah, and then you were saved. But for me, I had that notion in mind that just because the person is saved weekly, is the first, or he or she is the first person to sit down, and this person is a stronger contestant.
Yes.
You know, and remember Nsuku, every week she would sit down first and be like, this girl is giving me chest pains, man, you know. But then it's a game. It's a game. Only to find out the people with higher votes would sit down at the last.
You're like lost. Yeah, definitely. No. But everyone, I think that got where they got, they deserve to get where they got, and like you say, God's plan.
Yeah, definitely.
But I appreciate it.
even considering maybe someone proposed.
It's on the middle finger. This ring has been doing well. Guys, it's on my middle finger. Remember that.
Don't explain.
No, it's not that easy you think it is.
I appreciate it, man. I enjoyed this. It was nice to have a trip with Cherry. I'll do it at any given day. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Uyanda.
Thank you. Appreciate
that.
Thank you. Don't come for me, sweet. Just a hug. Just a hug.